G'day, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do something a bit different. I don't really have a script for this one, but I want to do a few things to this bike just to make it a bit sportier, I guess, and remove some of the parts that I don't find useful, and in turn remove a little bit of the weight. These mudguards especially can be quite cumbersome and get knocked around when you fold the bike and put it into a small space. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those. Now when I'm working on bikes, I don't have a stand for them. Instead I usually just do it on the ground. So I just take one of these things. It's like a little foam pad. And the good thing about this is that it saves your knees. So you can kneel down and work on the concrete without, hurting yourself. I have this bike tool that I've shown before. It's like a little multi-tool type thing. And we've got screwdrivers, various Allen keys. So I'm going to go ahead and just start taking this apart. Now some people might be like, well, why are you taking these off? They're quite useful and that. Well, not really for me. For the way I use the bike, I'm not using it as a commuter. So I am not putting on my nice work clothes and going to the office. So I don't have to worry about getting a little bit dirty. And also I'm more likely to ride this bike somewhere, say off the road, through the muck and all that, and it's just a bit easier to clean it down when you don't have these things on there. I'll keep them, and I'll keep the hardware, the little screws and whatnot, so I can put them back on the bike, but more likely I'll probably put them on one of my other bikes and then sell it with that as an extra added feature. So it's adjustable, this thing, and it's just held on by 3 bolts. So that's the one off the front wheel. It's super useful, this tool. It's got all the Allen keys that you need for fixing most things on a bicycle. This is another great tool. I use this every day. It's not very expensive, totally recommend it. Because it's adjustable, you can use it on a lot of different bolts on the bike. Sometimes you will need 2, when you need to hold 2 parts of a nut and unscrew it. So they anchor the mudguard here with a little screw that goes into the frame. The only way to get that off will be to take the back wheel off, so let's go ahead and do that. And look at that. So as you can see, that is full of like dirt and crud. That's actually sand. So not good for bikes. Don't ride your bikes on the beach. Bad idea. Sand will destroy some of the parts. You won't be able to get it out of bearings and things like that. These are out of the pedals. To get them out, you just slide them out with a screwdriver. So she looks a bit cooler already. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed watching me tinker with this bike and take off a few parts that I'm not going to use. I'll see you in the next episode.